Good evening and welcome back to Be Rich. Today I want to discuss a law that has been discussed from the times of John Locke and then Adam Smith. This law is known as the law of unintended consequences. Several economists down the line have popularized this. What does this mean? In social sciences, of which economics is a prime subject, you take action for a particular reason and it has unintended consequences. And when it has unintended consequences, it can either benefit a set of people or it can hurt another set of people. So, this is the law of unintended consequence. Many people have tried to reduce economics into a science, and Hayek and others have always argued it is a social science, and therefore it can have unintended consequences at any time. One such experience phenomena is being seen right now in the United States. Inflation in United States has gone through the roof and it has reached nearly 9%. And the Federal Reserve is grappling with it and is tightening monetary policy. When monetary policy is tightened, what happens is money flows in from the rest of the world into the country where interest rates are going up. In this case, the United States. So, money from emerging economies, money from Europe, money from Japan is flowing into this country. Along that time, there is also a taper pattern, like monetary tapering. There is another tightening. Basically, what is happening is taper tightening is happening as the Fed moves to reduce its balance sheet. So at one stage, you are increasing interest rate. At the very same, by cutting liquidity, you are tightening the monetary available money also. So what is now happening is the dollar has become stronger and stronger. The dollar index has reached 110. This is the highest level since 2000. Most of the American corporations today have their businesses based outside America. So, a large portion of them significantly receive income in other currencies, and therefore their earnings get affected badly when the dollar tightens. And therefore, there are cases of several $1 million cut in earnings forecast, and also, in some cases, $1 billion is lost. The latest to declare this problem is Netflix. Netflix has become a global phenomenon. Netflix is also available in countries like India. If you raise the prices of subscription to counter for your dollar strength, then the number of customers dropping out would increase. Already, post pandemic, a lot of customers are dropping out of Netflix. Netflix cannot afford to increase prices, and therefore its margins are shrinking. Netflix estimates it has lost $339 million in the last quarter only because of dollar tightening. IBM, Johnson and Johnson have also said that they have lost a huge amount of their profits because of dollar tightening. This is only the tip of the iceberg. Major companies who earn most of their revenues outside US are still not yet announced their results. These are Microsoft, Google, Facebook, and Apple. All these companies have significant earnings outside the US. And because as the dollar continues to strengthen, they are now either forced to cut prices or forego sales. This in turn is affecting their profits. So, even the estimate, according to some analysts, is even if the dollar remains at these strong levels, then and does not increase further, as estimated by us, the earnings drop for several companies will be in billions of dollars every year. One can see from the example of Netflix, wherein the loss is expected to be in the range of 1.1 to 1.2 billion dollars this year, only due to dollar strengthening. So, dollar strength is now coming back to roost and is affecting the technology sector, primarily in the United States, which was a great beneficiary of the loose monetary policy. What is the US Fed thinking at this time? The US Fed was expected to increase interest rates by 1% in this week. The policy meeting is day after tomorrow on Wednesday. It was expected that the Fed would increase interest rates by 1%. But several Fed officials have now indicated that they will increase interest rates only by 3/4% or 0.75%. This will push the Fed rate to between 2.25 to 2.5. People like me were expecting interest rates to go up from 2.5 to 2.75. But the Fed has demurred and decided not to increase interest rates. There are signs that the American markets are cooling and business may be affected. The path for narrow landing, the path for a soft landing is narrowing, and thus even the Fed expects a deep recession before controlling inflation. The growth is expected to fall dramatically. Labor unemployment rate, which is at 3.6%, is expected to grow and reach 5%. A lot of technology giants such as Microsoft, Google, and Apple have announced a hiring freeze. That means they would not be hiring more staff. As conditions tighten and things get worse, more people will lose jobs. As job losses begin to hurt, one expects the economy to cool. A soft landing would mean that inflation is brought down without growth suffering. But that looks unlikely. It's very clear within next 12 months there is expected recession. Whether the recession is going to be shallow or deep depends on the Fed. One has to wait and watch whether the Fed will walk the talk and bring inflation to 2% and continue to increase interest rates up to that point, or will it chicken out and stop at a particular time. The bet is that the Fed will chicken out at some point of time. The first signs of it are already evident, with the Fed refusing to increase interest rates by 1%, but instead settling for a 0.75%. The Fed is again expected to meet in the third week of September after a month's break, where it would deliberate whether it would increase interest rates by 0.75 or 0.5. The end year target is 3.5% for the Fed's fund rate. Whether it reaches it early or it takes it late is something we would have to wait and watch, and that would decide the course of the global markets. Thank you for watching. Be rich. If you like this content, kindly hit the like button, press the subscribe button, and turn on the bell notification. If you do not turn on the bell notification, you will not be notified every time we put out a video. Once again, I thank you for your support to Be Rich. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.